Hello and welcome to my close reading analysis of Two Worlds by Emily Dickinson. This is a Substack article that I recently published on my Substack, Reflections by Samantha Lord. Okay, so first I will read the poem and then I will analyze it stanza by stanza. Two worlds. It makes no difference abroad. The seasons fit the same. The mornings blossom into noons and split their pods of flame. Wildflowers kindle in the woods. The brooks brag all the day. No blackbird baits his jargoning for passing cavalry. Auto de fe and judgment are nothing to the bee. His separation from his rose to him seems misery. Okay, so my close reading analysis, stanza 1. Okay, so in stanza 1, we see that the main theme of this poem is seeing through the illusions that things are always better and more interesting somewhere else. Dickinson is calling out the human tendency to romanticize faraway places and new experiences. She urges us to remember that no matter where we are in the world, life is still fundamentally the same. In lines 3 and 4, Dickinson uses a metaphor that describes mornings as flowers. Each morning begins as a flower before full bloom. When noon arrives, it blossoms, and its pods of flame, which are the rays of the midday sun, are at their brightest. Okay, stanza 2. In this stanza, Dickinson reminds us that no matter what happens, and no matter how much we suffer in life, the reality of the world continues. In lines 7 and 8, she explains that blackbirds would never quiet their song, not even if the crucifixion of Jesus were happening in their midst. No matter what tragedies occur, there will always be beautiful wildflowers and glittering brooks in the woods. The poet uses personification in her description of the brooks. She says that they brag all day, regardless of the circumstances or what is happening around them. The brook's bragging is its relentless movement and beauty. Okay, stanza 3. In stanza 3, Dickinson emphasizes that we have power over how we see and experience the world as it exists around us. We can use the power of perspective and focus, as we can discern in the example of the bee. Dickinson uses the bee here as a symbol of resilience. Auto de fe refers to the persecution of heretics by the Spanish Inquisition. Dickinson points out that bees don't care about how others judge them. To a bee, separation from his rose is the greatest pain. We have to focus more on the simple sources of beauty in our lives. The two worlds Dickinson mentions in the poem's title aren't physical. They are emotional and spiritual, and they exist in how we approach and experience our lives. She shows that we can learn from creatures of the natural world, like bees, in their mindfulness and ability to occupy and relish the present moment. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my close reading. I hope that you found it interesting. Please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you're interested in seeing more articles like this, please take a look at my Substack. I will provide the link in the description. All right, take care. Bye.